this video, we're going to create our final APK for the Google Play Store and get our Keystore file. The first thing we need to do is go to File, Build Settings, and make sure you're on the Android platform. Go to Player Settings, and there's a few things that we can adjust on here. Now, when you open up Player Settings, you're going to see here that you have a company name and a product name and a default icon. Let's go ahead and change our company name to whatever your company name is. So for me, it's Defiant Lobster Games. All right, and don't put any spaces, I believe, in this, although it should be okay too. So here we have Defiant Lobster Games. And then product name is going to be the name of the app. So for me, it's going to be Dungeon Escape. Here we have a default icon. So if you do have an icon, you can use one. And I've provided an icon in the Play Store folder. So I'm going to drag that here. If you have a default cursor, you can use that. And the next thing we want to do is we want to go to Other Settings. Now, inside of other settings, there are things like version number and bundle version code, which are really important for updating your app. So when we release this, we're going to release it under the package name. It's pulling in the variables that we've just set for company and product name. The version is going to be 1.0. The bundle version code is going to be 1. If I update the app, I'm going to set this to 1.1, and I'm going to change this to 2. For configuration, we can keep everything the same as is. And last but not least, we need to open up our publishing settings. So inside our publishing settings here, we have this thing called a Keystore. Now you'll see here it says use existing Keystore. That's going to be for you to update your app. If we don't have a Keystore yet, because this is our first time publishing the app, we need to create a new Keystore. Now what is a Keystore? A Keystore is basically an encrypted file that has a bunch of certificates that verify that you are the original author of this app and that you're allowed to update the app. Because you don't want someone random being able to go into your Google Play account and update the app for you. We want to make sure that whoever is updating the app has authorization using this Keystore file. So let's go ahead and create a new Keystore file. And we're going to create a Keystore password. You want it to be very secure. So confirm Keystore password. Once you confirm your password, we need to then save the Keystore. So here it says browse to select Keystore name. We're going to browse Keystore. And let's go ahead and save this as Dungeon Escape. And we'll call it Keystore. Dungeon Escape Keystore. And we're going to save it into the Defiant Lobster Games. Go ahead and save this in a very safe place. This is your Keystore file. You need this file in order to update your app in the future. So go ahead and choose a location that's safe. So I actually have a shared Dropbox location. And I'm going to place it in here. Once you've done that, we can then go to alias, and we need to create a new key name. So under alias, you're going to select create new key. And that's going to pop up this window. So for the alias here, we're going to call this Dungeon Escape. The password, go ahead and select a strong password that you're going to remember. Go ahead and confirm it. How long do we want this key to be valid for? Go ahead and just select 100 years or 99 years. First and last name. Go ahead and fill that in. Organizational units. I don't believe we have to do anything here. Organization, Defiant Lobster Games. City or locality. I am in Atlanta. State is Georgia. And country code. So for me, I believe it is 01. So whatever your country code is. Once you're ready, go ahead and select Create Key. And the last step we need to do now is make sure is on your key here under alias, select Dungeon Escape. Go ahead and input your password. And from here, we can now build our APK. And what this is going to do is this is going to sign it with all of our profiles and provisioning certificates to ensure that we are authorized to upload this application. So now we can go to build, and let's go ahead and build this into a safe location. And go ahead and call this Dungeon Escape. So Dungeon Escape, we'll call it V1.0. Go ahead and let that build. It says here, please set the bundle identifier in the player settings. The value must follow the convention com.yourcompanyname.yourproductname and can contain alphanumeric characters. So basically, it looks like here, I just need to repopulate that information. So it looks like here it's not pulling in that info. So what we can do then is basically copy the company name here. And we need to go into other settings where it says company name. So company name dot product name, Dungeon Escape. Okay, let's go ahead and build, save. Please set the bundle identifier in player settings. The value must follow the convention. Oh, and underscores. Okay, that's why. So, and underscores. So here, we're going to put com.defiant. Instead of a space, I need to use underscores. And now we can build and save. All right, and we're good to go. So this is going to build my APK, use highest installed. Once this has built, we will then head back over to our console.play store, and we will upload this APK for submission. So go ahead and let this build. I'll see you guys in the next video where we're going to actually submit it and upload it to the store.